The first session of Final X Lincoln. Our first competitors are on the mat, starting off with women's freestyle 59 kilos. I am Dan Lobdell, aka the Wrestling Nomad, and with me here is Andrew Spey. Spey, who we got wrestling here, bud?
We got Alli Ragan in the red. She is a multiple-time world team member. She has 2 world silver medals, and she's in on a low single leg. And she's got Lauren Louive's leg that she's in the blue, trying to defend off that shot. Draped over the back. She's very close to giving up exposure points as she bellies out and gives up the first takedown, first points. They're going to go back to neutral as they go out of bounds.
How about that low single from Alli Ragan? You're going to see a lot of those probably in both of these matches. Spey, as he mentioned, a 2-time world silver medalist, now looking to take a 4-0 lead here. We'll see if Ragan, not always super active on top, we'll see if maybe she tries to go for a gut or drop down to a lace, but I think she's just going to be brought back up to her feet here with a 4-0 lead.
Ragan getting this kicked off with action right away. Not even a lot of time to set up where we are, but I hope everybody knows it's Final X Lincoln. It's the second of 2 Final X stops. We're in session 1. I think Forrest Molinari said it the best when she looked directly at the camera and she said, "Let's go have some fun at Final X," and that's what we're doing.
Absolutely, and Forrest Molinari, a member of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, as are both of these women here, as Ragan takes a 6-0 lead. And we will also see in the second session another female member of Hawkeye Wrestling Club, Kayla Miracle, as well as Thomas Gilman. Gilman, of course, once again wrestling in Final X Lincoln. Ragan was here at Final X Lincoln last year, beating Jenna Burkett. Now, she might get a high gut here before I start talking about Final X last year, but Ragan wrestled Final X last year, beat Jenna Burkett. Burkett won last week at Final X Rutgers.
Yeah, showing off the depth for our women's wrestling divisions. It's very encouraging to see. It's great to see 2 athletes like Ragan and Louive training at the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. I think Ragan mentioned at the press conference, nice little back trip for 2 more, that Louive is not training in the same room recently, so these guys are not practice partners, but they're still pretty familiar with each other, being on that same team sponsored by the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. And it's great to see our training centers. Well, there's the gut. Supporting women's wrestling, and obviously the dividends are here on the mat. Alli Ragan takes the first match, 10-0.
Alli Ragan with Tom Brands in her corner. She will go over and shake Louive's coach's hands, but I believe we will be kicking it over to our man Brian Hazard.
Not yet. Nobody won a.
I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm jumping ahead of myself.
It was an impressive victory.
It was an impressive win. It wasn't worth 2 wins.